have one of these brains, please pick up your brain and give it a squeeze. There's 5 minutes between you and lunch. Why do we give you one of these? Well, all will become revealed in a moment. I want to just pick up on a couple of things that have been said today. Hillary said, setting the environment for people to be heard. Tim said, change is possible. The question is, how do we enable change? And Eric talked a lot about innovation and talent, but he said, extricate the learning. How do we do these things? Well, you will be not surprised to know that we are passionate at CEQ about coaching. And coaching is the way that we will bring out the learning, the potential from our people. That may be a cliche that you have heard before. So giving your brain a squeeze, please, because these are yours. Please take this home with you. Please take this to your office or place of work, and you can exorcise some of that frustration, irritation, and impatience that comes up for us occasionally. Maybe we have a client who is resisting signing that order, particularly at this time of year. So take out your frustration on your board. Coaching people when we are calm is easy. Most, in fact, the majority of managers I've ever met are decent coaches when things are calm. Put us under pressure, and most of us are pretty awful coaches. And I don't know about you, but when was the last day that you had where there wasn't pressure on you 8, 9, 10, 12, 14 hours a day, 7 days a week? So the real key is, how do we coach people when we're under pressure? And this is where a little understanding about this thing comes in handy. Because Paul will just be demonstrating here the 2 parts of our brain that are really important. We have a small part called the survival brain, and we have a much larger part called the neocortex. When people ask me what is coaching, well, here's the definition. Coaching is about getting people to use their neocortex, because the neocortex is the part of the brain that thrives, that learns, that can solve problems calmly and rationally. And it has a moral sense. It is only if we get people using the neocortex that we can really bring out their potential. Most of us are using our survival brain 12 to 14 hours a day. And the survival brain has some habits. And I invite you to consider this question just before you go to lunch. The question is, what is your worst habit as a manager when you are under pressure? One of the habits we have under pressure is we ask way too many closed questions. Have you spoken to that person yet? Do you think you need to? Are you going to? These are not honest inquiries. There is direction. It seems incredible, isn't it, that under pressure, how difficult it is for us to ask a simple, open question. And yet open questions are the gateway to the neocortex. Now, what CEQ do is we teach managers how to coach under pressure. Very pragmatic. And the team are here today, Martin, and some of you in this room have experienced Martin's workshop. Hannah and Paul, come and see us. We are giving away free coaching. There is a QR code on the back of your leaflet. It's all QR codes today. Use that QR code to get yourself a half-hour free one-to-one coaching session with one of us. We're setting ourselves up today to provide 40 hours of free coaching. Please take us up on that. Good. Have lunch.